Hi everyone, good night. Welcome to Combine Talk with Udinus and Unmul. I'm Trivan Darmawan. We'll lead our talk show tonight, and before we invite our cool speakers, let's watch the video below.
Di Selandia Baru, atau yang biasa dikenal dengan sebutan New Zealand, beternak merupakan salah satu cara bertahan hidup yang banyak dilakukan oleh masyarakatnya. Maka dari itu, nama New Zealand akan terus menempel pada hasil ternaknya yang berkualitas dan pemandangan alamnya yang indah. Survei mengatakan bahwa jumlah populasi ternak di New Zealand jauh lebih banyak dibandingkan dengan jumlah penduduknya. Saat pergi ke New Zealand, maka yang akan sahabat temui adalah pemandangan domba-domba dan sapi-sapi yang sedang mencari makan di sebuah padang luas yang terbentang di sepanjang perjalanan. Hewan-hewan ternak di sana akan dilepas dan dibiarkan berkeliaran mencari makan di bukit-bukit dengan rumput hijau, tanpa adanya kandang. Selain sapi dan kambing, sahabat juga bisa lihat rusa, babi, dan kuda. Lokasi peternakan biasanya terletak jauh dari pusat kota dan tidak bisa dimasuki oleh sembarangan orang. Untuk bisa masuk ke kawasan peternakan, para pengunjung harus mengikuti farm tour yang diadakan setiap hari dan bisa langsung mendaftar ketika sudah ingin berangkat. Maka dari itu, meski hewan ternaknya dilepas dan dibiarkan, tetap tidak akan terjadi pencurian karena sudah diawasi dan dijaga dengan ketat oleh pihak-pihak peternak. Ketika musimnya, para pengunjung juga bisa menyaksikan langsung proses pencukuran bulu domba-domba yang diternak di sana. Domba yang diternakan bisa berjumlah puluhan ribu, bahkan ratusan ribu. Hal ini menjadikan New Zealand sebagai negara penghasil wool terbanyak dan berkualitas sangat tinggi. Sebagian besar penduduk New Zealand memiliki cita-cita sebagai peternak, karena kondisi ekonomi peternak di sana sangatlah terjamin. Berbeda jauh dengan para peternak di Indonesia. Hasil dari beternak sapi di New Zealand bisa digunakan untuk membeli pesawat, bahkan kapal pesiar. Terbayangkan betapa sejahteranya kehidupan para peternak di New Zealand. Pesawat berjenis Cessna dengan harga kisaran $100.000 adalah yang paling banyak dimiliki oleh kalangan peternak. Pesawat ini biasanya digunakan untuk memantau hewan-hewan ternak atau menyebarkan pupuk di kebun pakan mereka. Nah, salah satu faktor keberhasilan peternakan di New Zealand adalah dukungan penuh dari pemerintahnya. Lahan-lahan terbuka di sana dijual dengan harga yang tidak terlalu tinggi, supaya peternak bisa membeli lahan yang cukup untuk menampung hewan ternaknya.
Okay, maybe the audience can guess what our topic today. Yes, our topic in this talk show is farming is fun. Today, we will discuss about farms. Maybe it sounds so simple, but it turns out that farming is fun and has an important role in our life as producer and as distributor of food ingredients. Okay, I will call our cool speaker, a young and beautiful woman who has a interest in farm, Eryka Apriyani.
Thank you. Thank you so much for having me.
Okay, hi Eryka, welcome to Combine Talk with Udinus and Unmul. Unmul, how are you today?
I'm really fine, thank you. How about you?
Okay, you look so great today. Okay, first,
Yes.
maybe you can introduce yourself to the audience.
Okay. Thank you so much. Let me introducing myself. My name is Eryka Apriyani. I'm from Mulawarman University. I'm in Animal Husbandry major. I'm in batch 2020. And yeah, like we all know that I'm having an interest in livestock, animal husbandry, and I guess yeah, it is me. It is me. Thank you.
Okay, thank you for your introduction. Okay, so you have interest in animal husbandry. So we all know the students are so busy, but if I may know, what are your activities besides studying as a student in Mulawarman University?
Beside studying, so I kind of get a lot, really having a long time to do in organization. So I take my time a lot in organization because it it feels like organization is escaping life from studying.
Oh, so you you join the organization at your
Organization.
college, right? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna go to second question. But Eryka is now a student at the Department of Animal Husbandry, Faculty of
Yeah.
Agriculture, Mulawarman University. So,
Mm-hmm.
what were your challenge and struggle from high school to being accepted as a student in Mulawarman University? Can you story to us?
Oh, okay. The struggle. I mean, there's a program in high school. It's called SNMPTN.
Hmm.
It's national, and I one of the luckiest person who's get into that program, and because of that program, I get accepted to animal husbandry major. Um, yeah, without even doing like exam or more task and anything. It's on program. It's basically on program. So I get into the university. Is it? We can say like invited to the university because of that program. Yeah.
Infant. Okay, so you have
Yes.
a special way to uh, being student in
A
Mulawarman
student.
University, right?
Yes,
Okay,
it is.
that's great. Okay, the next question is about the reasoning. What is your reason for choosing animal husbandry even though other peoples have stereotype things that animal husbandry is something dirty, smelly, and difficult to survive like that?
So I had a lot of reason why I want to get into this major, but um, the point is I really like to work for the environment. You know, there's a lot of plan. Like I was want to be a forestry students and anything that uh, based on environment, including animals. But I think to be a veterinary, the doctor for animals, the veterinary,
Mm.
it's kind
Uh-huh.
of hard for me. So I choose
Oh.
animal husbandry beside of a veterinary. And in Mulawarman University, the closest one in my city and the greatest university in my city,
Mhm.
um, we don't have a veterinary major in here. We have
Mhm.
to go outside the city, and my parents don't allow me to go far away, so I stay here. I choose animal husbandry uh, as my major. Yeah, it is.
So the point is you want to work to environment
Yeah,
life.
yeah, like
Oh,
including animals too.
oh, including animals too. Okay.
About
So, that's it the reason why you choosing the animal husbandry.
yes, and the stereotype. Did you ask about the stereotype?
Mm-mm.
Right?
What your
Yes.
response?
Um, because since the first time I'd really like and grateful to having Animal Husbandry as my major. So I don't really think too much about what people said about me. More like I don't even heard anything bad about them because they know that I really love my major so much. So they wouldn't really talking bad because I don't even feel bad for myself. I really grateful here. So what they can do is just see me being happy here. It's so fun to be here.
Um, what about your parents to know your
Uh,
decision?
mhm. So yeah, maybe I have strict parents at first.
Oh,
Like in high school,
okay, I know
they're
it.
really strict,
Uh,
you know. And um, the way I'm getting older, like I'm being here, they understand. They understand so much that their daughter is choosing the right decision to make herself happy. Like I'm happy to be here, and I don't need anybody else talk anything. Like I don't need your opinion. So I really love to be here. So maybe they see I'm happy here. So they not really being strict anymore. You know.
okay. Uh, your doctor? How?
Pardon? Your
Your doctor?
I mean, my
Your sister?
parents,
I mean.
your sister,
Uh-uh.
my sister. Yeah, she doesn't really talk too much about me.
Oh, no problem. The point is your parents have their way to can tolerance your decision by the
Yes,
time. Okay.
yes,
I think
absolutely.
almost parent in the world have same way to can support their
Mm,
children by the time and uh it can um I mean Mas by the time nggak bisa tiba-tiba begitu maksudnya.
yes.
Okay, the next question is about you are a woman
Mhm.
and the correlation with your major is not too good for other people. So, what
Yes.
are the challenge for of being a female student in animal husbandry?
Well, I don't want to say there is no challenge in here, but because I really love everything, the whole thing in here, so I take that challenge as another adventure, another journey. Is like people are maybe stereotyping and doing it their stigma, and I don't even heard that because all I know is just work for myself and work for me being happy and being a woman, such a woman. I think like because I'm very sorry to say this, but my other friends, my other women's friend, they they even doesn't really like to like we all know like farm is dirty and smelly. Like girl
Uh-uh.
doesn't really like that. Girl doesn't really like that. So but I really like that, and the boys in my class really like uh to having an activity inside of the farm. So maybe what's challenging to me is I have to make a friends with a lot of boys, and they are all boys. But I think there's no problem, and we all being a best friend right now. So look at that. It's challenge, but I take that challenge as an opportunity to make a relation
Uh,
and more networking and relation and so I take that challenge to make my own journeys. I don't
okay.
mind about that.
Mm, but if were you speechless with your female friends who doesn't like
Mm-hmm.
dirty, smelly, and something like that?
Mm-hmm.
Mm, okay. So the next question is, mm, okay. What did you get while studying in the animal husbandry department that really made you feel grateful to be able to study there? Can you tell to us?
Okay. Because like the basically things I really want to work for the universe. I mean like the earth, the environment, because the basic needs I want is work for the environment. So what's make me really grateful, what I get is um like a little more getting closer to my real dreams, like a little step and being really close to my dream, like my purpose. So yeah, it's just like a journey. We're still going here, but yeah, I feel grateful um for me being here, and I'm just take a little step. Every little step I take is for get into my dream a little closer. Like I start now. Like maybe uh, another people out there like catching their dreams and walk a step is like later, like or soon, because they
Mm,
don't even know the purpose of their life or something. But
mm,
me, I already know uh the purpose of my life and the purpose of my study. So
mm,
I see something bright like soon.
in the future, right? Okay.
In the future. Yeah,
Yes.
it's perfect.
Mm, the next question is about organization. What
Mhm.
are the organization activities that you join in there, and maybe can explain the organization? What is that to us in here?
Mhm. So I took two different institution of organization. The first one it's called BEM,
Yes, I know.
and the official is HIMA. Like it's my obligations to be a students to get into HIMA, right? But the BEM is like second choose, second option. So there's two organization that I take, and it's still going until now, like one period. And yeah, maybe that's a lot of advantage that we all know for joining organization, making relation, making a new friends, of course, networking. And I'm being such a speaker like right now because my name is already branded by my organization too.
That's good.
It's really
Okay,
good.
but did you ever feel like too much busy or hectic to
Mm,
doing your job desk in organization?
really, really. But like what I said before, like I choose to be like this because I really want to escaping to another world from studying, like only studying, because I don't really like to stuck in class.
Me too,
Like,
me too.
look at your screen. Yeah,
Mm,
we're doing online right now. We all know that how boring is that. So I choose organization as an option to escape, but it's still like I have to work like second time. I have to work maybe I have to work like uh I mean was the second time was not only studying but also thinking about my organization,
mm,
like yeah, any program, any broker we say
mm.
that it must be going, so it must be hectic, but yeah,
You
once
must
again
keep
I
up.
enjoy that. Hmm.
Mm. Okay, it's good to face your job desk in organization that you have two organization, right? BAM and HIMA.
Yes.
Okay, so we're gonna talk about the future.
Hmm.
The next 5 year after you graduate from university, what do you want to be? For example, if you want to be a successful farmer, what type of farm will you choose and the challenge?
That's interesting question. Also, I get into animal husbandry because my hobbies. I will tell you guys that my hobbies is riding a horse,
Ooh,
and that is so
that's
rare.
great.
Yeah, yeah, and that is so rare. Like in
Like a
my
man
city.
hobbies, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, same hobby with our observer to
Ah,
riding a horse. Okay.
really? Mm. And it's in my city. It's so rare to having such a hobby like that. So I think being an animal husbandry students, it's really match for me. And for
Mm,
like 5 years from now, maybe if I'm being such a successful farmers, of course I work for my hobbies first. Like
mm,
I will work in horses world, anything is that I don't even see it really clear, like what specifically job I will get, like,
mm,
or I want to be an entrepreneur or something, but I still like focus on my catching my hobbies because
mm,
it's kind of hard to catching in here. So maybe in when I'm getting older, of course, I can go to another city, and there's a lot of horse in there, and then I will know what I'm supposed to do there. Maybe, yeah, soon. And it's about horse. Of course, I will work for horse.
mm. Okay, that's so fun. And where you to find that riding a horse if your city doesn't have some horse in there? Where you to
Like
find?
where
Mm,
to find? So, in another island. It's called Java Island. We all
yes.
know.
Mm,
Yeah, there's a lot of biodiversity and including horses. And there's a lot of horses there. And there are, I mean, was the horses were matched with the weather in Java. But horses, they doesn't uh, adaptive to the weather in my city in
mm,
Kalimantan.
mm,
So the answer is maybe I will escaping and run to Java
mm,
so I could meet the horse
mm.
and work for them. Like I will leave the city.
Oh my God. Maybe
So if you want ride the horse, you has been in the Java.
Yes, not really. I mean, was in my city there is a stable here, but I'm not often to do training in there, because they're also like new stable, so it's kind of risk my life to to train in there. So, and for your information, I go to Java like once or twice a year because I want to visit my grandmother. So I could ride a horse in there because my grandmother's house is near the horse stable, and there's the way I get easier to meet horse.
Mhm.
By
But
the way, how price in the Kalimantan and the Java? How price?
For training or for the horses price or what?
Horses price.
horses
Horses
If
price.
you
price.
reading the horse.
Expensive or
Oh,
so
for
cheap?
training, like riding a horse.
For training.
Mm, maybe in here we're cheaper because in Samarinda horses were small. You know, the Java horse, because because of what I say was they are really matched with the weather, so they are really growing so good, and they are so being such a good and healthy horse, and that's why they are so pricey in there. Maybe like if in Java is 400,000 rupiahs, in here is only like 100,000 rupiahs, like for one's ride, for only one riding. Like it's cheaper, but the experience we got is not as awesome as in Java.
Not
Why
same
is
with
not awesome between Java?
oh
What? Pardon me, I don't hear you. What's the?
can you repeat, Mr. Fatir?
Can you repeat, Miss Fatir, Mr. Fatir, the question?
What's the between if you riding in the Java or the Kalimantan?
Like the
You
differences.
tell us
Difference.
Mm-hmm.
you like in the Java, but in the Kalimantan it's not comfortable or what?
Uh, it's because like the size of the horses. Horse in
Oh,
here is not really, really healthy, I guess. Well, I kind of know, I little bit know about animals' health, right? So I know, and I can see that horses in here are not really healthy as not as healthy as horses in Java.
mm,
And it's depend, of course, I look it depends on the size of the horse, and like Java's horses is really big and they are really gentle. They are gentle, so every step, like as more bigger horses you ride, it's more gentle. It's horse,
mm. I
like,
see, I see.
so yeah, I really like gentle horse because yeah, it's animal. We are scared, of course. Maybe they're attack or something, like we can't even predict. But the more bigger horse is more gentle, I guess. So I'm
Oh,
comfortable with
I
that.
see, I see, I see. Thanks for the answer.
Okay. Okay, Erika, good luck with your plans in the future. And okay, now we will open the Q&A, question and answer session, and we already have one audience who wants to ask question again. Please welcome Mr. Fatir.
Thank you for the opportunity. Hi, Eryka. My name is Muhammad
Hi.
Al-Fathir from Dian Nuswantoro University. I want to ask, what is your response to farm in Indonesia now and your hopes for farms in Indonesia in the future?
It's really good. I will having my best opinion about Indonesian's farm. Uh, we are actually having a lot of good biodiversity but our human resources is not as well as how it's supposed to take care of the biodiversity. So there's a lot of another country, even foreigner, that take care of our biodiversity. Maybe I give an example like conservation in Kalimantan. There's a lot of foreigner that taking care of them, but what's make me kind of upset, actually we are having our good human resources, but we don't really appreciate them. So they go to another job for getting appreciated. So our biodiversity is not there. We're not taking ourselves, like we're not taking our biodiversity. So there's still a lot, like we are importing livestock such as cow and it's cow. It's what we eat like almost every day. What Indonesians people needs basic daily, but we are having our own products from the cow, but why we don't use it as maximum as we can. We have our own, like what I say, biodiversity. We have our own, but we don't really taking care of them. So we're still doing importing from other country. Yeah, I kind of upset in that issues. So hopefully we are including me, such as animal husbandry students. I can make a better like program for our country, so we can make we say that swasembada. Yeah, I wish that from being such a student like me and being such a scientist, um, we can make the better program for our country swasembada, so we can eat every day from our local product. That's what I hope for Indonesia. That's a big hope for maybe all the farmers in the Indonesia, really wishing that we can use our local products for our daily needs. That's from me.
Okay, thank you so much for
Thanks for
Mas
that
Fat.
answer. Nice
Okay,
answer.
thank you, Mr.
Thank
Fatir
you.
and Eryka Apriyani
Thank you,
for
Mr.
the good question and answer. Okay, the last is for you, Eryka. Can you give some advice or message to student in junior high school to choose your same major, animal husbandry, as their uh, major in university?
Okay, thank you. Um, I mean, major is actually depends on us. I don't force people to get into the same major as me. But if you want to know more, like I'm really happy to be here. If you want to seem as happy as me and you having the same interests as me, and come join us in animal husbandry. But if you have your own decision, your own thoughts, like what I'm going to be, but you still want to be happy, there's a lot of major out there that will make you happy. But if you having the same interests, such as like working for animals, working for the environment, even working for society, even working for the human needs, such as what we eat daily. So in animal husbandry, we're not only working for the animals, but we also working for human needs like food. So if you want to work like a half science and a half social, you can choose animal husbandry as your next choice for your major in university.
Okay, all right. Thank you very much, Eryka, as a speaker to combine talk Udinus Unmul today. Very insightful for us. And before we before we end this meeting, I will take a picture and one, two, three. Once again, one, two, three. Okay, thank you for your attention. Keep healthy, good peoples. And I'm Ivan Darmawan as MC today. And see you in the next talk show. Thank you.
Thank you,
Thank you so much
Ivan.
for having me.
Thank you,
Thank you,
Rika.
Ivan. Thank you, Eryka.